Oh, hello you lot. Today we're going to be looking at trying to fix this battery. I'm only joking. I've been watching too many English YouTubers trying to be American. Now what we're going to do, I got this battery. I got it for free. Hold on, let me rearrange this camera. It's not very good. Bit better. Now, a friend of mine, Matt, he said, he sent me a text. He goes, I've put something on your driveway. Your neighbour was getting rid of it. You said you wanted a Leasure battery. Now the thing is, people usually get rid of batteries because they're not working. They've, you know, dead. So, it's worth a try though, to see if I can revive it. It's not looking good, to be honest. The little thing on the thing says it's replaced. It's no good. So I think the person who got rid of this has got a boat, I think, and he probably had it on his boat. It doesn't work. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try and see if I can charge it up, and if I can revive it to run some radios off of, that'll be good. The plates, there's water in there, because I haven't got any battery acid or whatever, but you can use rainwater. I've put rainwater in batteries before and that works fine, but they all seem to be. I'm going to have to, it doesn't look like he's ever had these off, so he's probably never checked them. I haven't got a big enough screwdriver, really. That one's no good. That one will come undone. That one will come undone. Because I wanted a Leasure battery to run some radios off of. I haven't been doing any radio stuff for a long time, but they always come in handy.
Don't let me down.
What are you singing about?
Nothing. Daddy, look. Look at my new trick that
Back in the stick.
put in the eye.
Alright, got myself another screwdriver and a hammer. So, there's a stubborn one here. I'll just use a hammer. Get that to go around. You can't see nothing, can you? Sorry about that. I'll move it forward a bit. I'll show you inside in a minute. Now, I wonder if we can get this to come back into life. Hopefully. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I wanted a Leasure battery so I can power. I haven't been doing any radio stuff for a long time. I haven't lost interest in it. I just other stuff to be doing, you know. Right. Well, that one's dry. So we've got one dry. Hold on a minute. We got here. I'll get a bit of a light. There we go. So that one is dry. That one needs some water in it. Now you can put rainwater in these. Some people disagree with me when I say that. Hold on a minute. What have we got here? Oh, that one's also dry-ish. There we go. So far we've got two that are dry. These two are fine. That one, the water's above the plates. Where are we? Oh, yep, there's that one. What you're looking for, as long as the water is above the plates, you can see the plates in there, they're alright. The trouble is, most of the time, that's alright. So we've got two that are dry, two that ain't. Most of the time though, if the water gets below the plates, the battery's at it. But not all the time. So it is always worth trying to revive it. I've revived a few. So we'll do them. I don't want to do them up. What am I doing them up for? You've got to have them undone to charge them.
Daddy.
We're just going to go and have a look, get some rainwater and stuff it in there. So usually you'd use distilled water to put in your battery, but if you haven't got distilled water, you can use rainwater. You don't want to use tap water because it's got too many dissolved solids in it, and that's what messes up your battery because it all goes around the plates and clogs it all up. You can use rainwater. Rainwater's got about 20 parts per million of dissolved solids. If you use tap water, you're looking anywhere from sort of 400 to 2,500-ish or more of dissolved solids. You don't want to use any tap water, but you can use rainwater perfectly fine. So you just got to fill it up so that it goes just above the plates, which is going to be difficult to show on camera. But here's some rainwater straight out my little water butt, which collects rainwater, obviously. You're not going to be able to see that very well, but I can see it, and that's just gone above the plates. I've done videos on this before where I revived other batteries, car batteries, not leisure batteries, but car batteries. So they're just above the plates now, so you can put these on. Now with these batteries, when you've got screw tops, when you charge them up, you want to take, just undo them so they can vent. I've never really understood why, because say for example you've got it on, in series, it's in commission, and you've got an alternator, for example, charging up your battery. It's charging, so why doesn't it need to be vented then? But I suppose it's because when you're charging it with a battery charger, it's got a lot more amps going into it, charging a lot faster, so it needs to vent. I suppose that's the reason. Never really thought about it, and I know I've messed that one up, but that'll do. I'll be alright. I better do it tight enough. So let's get the battery charger out, hook the battery charger to it, and see. Actually, we could, just for fun, we could stick a multimeter on it and see how much power we've actually even got in it at the moment. So I've got the multimeter, and oh, we're on AC. DC volts, auto. We've got 6.85 volts, if you can see that. 6.85 volts on it at the moment, which it should be 12 volt. This is a 12 volt, 115 amp hours, 750 amps battery. So, let's get the charger. There's the old charger, good old charger. I'll stick the battery back here somewhere. Stick it on charge and see what happens. I've revived some batteries like this, but obviously some of them, they're past gone, and it depends how long it's been run without, any water in there. If it's been run too long without any water in there, then plates might have had it. It could have a leak, but nothing's started to leak out yet. I don't think anything's started to leak out yet. Stick that on there. Stick that on there. Turn the plug on. We're charging. The amp meter's not reading anything yet, but that's because it's too dead. As it starts to charge, that will start to come up, and then it'll probably go to around about 20 amps, and then when that goes all the way back down to zero, or nearly zero, it means it's fully charged. If it takes 20 amps, it means it's charging, there's loads to go, but that'll slowly drop. It's not uncommon for when you first start to charge a battery that's got next to nothing in it, no charge, it's not uncommon for it not to do anything. So there we go, it's a waiting game now. So after a few hours, I had to put it on number 2. I can't remember what one's the most amp is, but I had to put it on number 2, and it started to rise up in the old amps. So I put it back down to number 1, and now we're getting about 5 amps. So it is starting to charge. It's taken a few hours, but it's starting to charge, which is good. So at least it is taking a charge, but whether it's going to hold a charge is a different question. We'll give it another few hours, running out of time during the day really, but another sort of 4 hours in this day, and then tomorrow I'll put it on charge all day and see what happens. Well, it's been on charge now, it's nearly 10 o'clock in the evening. It's been on charge for a few hours. I took it off charge for the evening, I'll put it back on charge tomorrow morning. It's got 12.57 volts in it at the moment. So I'll test it in the morning and we'll see what the voltage is in the morning, see how much it's dropped overnight. I don't think it's anywhere near fully charged, mind you. Righto, you lot. Next day, don't know what time it is because I didn't look, I ain't got my watch on yet. quite early in the morning. Well, not early, it's not early, it's about 9 o'clock-ish. I don't know why I said early, it's nowhere near early. So, we'll put it on DC. I want to get this battery charging most of the day today. But let's see how much voltage we've got left in it. I don't know, I'm going to be able to hold that on it. Right, let me just rig this up, hold on. Right. Oh, bloody hell. Right, that should be good enough. Let's see what we got. 6.82, so we've gone down from 12.58 down to 6.8. So we've lost a lot of voltage. So in that case, I'm not holding out a lot of hope for this battery. But sometimes it takes a few charges up and down in order to get it back into line. So the only way to find out is to put it on charge again and see what happens. I think it was getting quite hot yesterday after being on charge for a few hours, and but we'll see what happens. So it's all plugged in. See, look, it's taking amps straight away. The amps are going up, which is good. Yep, amps are going up. There we go. That's about 20 amps. Maybe just slightly. Yeah, it's about 20 amps. That's taken now, which is good. So hopefully we might be on the road to recovery. Who knows? It's going to take a while though. It's going above 20 now. At 21. Brilliant. Right. So it's been on charge. Well, it hasn't been on charge. I've just put it on charge now. 10 amps. I let it go for a week, and it dropped down to just below 7 volts. I think it is going to pick up, but I'm going to keep charging it, leaving it for a couple of days, see where it stands at. These two and that one I've got stuck in. I've got to try and get them out so it can vent, but these are the ones are venting. Yeah, so I think it is going to work, so we'll pick it up in another video. The reason I want it is to power some radios. So I've got this 2-meter radio here, the Leasure FT9 190, I think it is. Yeah, 1900, whatever. That needs to be powered. I've got this Diamond X50, which is going to go on a tripod. So that's the reason I want that Leasure battery, so that I can put it in the car, don't get any interference, go out in the field, do some radio, do some 2-meter radio. Something for the future. Who knows what's going to happen. Now, I'll catch you in a bit, you lot. All the best.